Hey everyone, it's Susan here, and I totally love it. And I just wanted to work on something post Christmas and get back to like finishing up this flip flop envelope accordion concertina style journal. And I thought today I'd make a cover, or well, journal topper. Okay, so these are from Melina 1202 or 1282. I'll link her below. I printed these 4 to a page so I can make them a little smaller. And I think I'm going to go with that's a key, which is good. But I think I'm going to go with her, and then I can give this journal a feminine name. Not that I couldn't do it otherwise, but let's tear off parts we don't need. Hope everyone's having a great day whenever you're watching this. Oh, it's too good. I've been working on junk journal January stuff because when school starts back on the 3rd, I don't have time every day to hop on my desk because I have to clear it off to get the space cleared. I've mentioned this before, but if you're new here, this is in the corner of our bedroom, and so I take it's a 6-foot table, and I'm on half of it. This side over here to my left is full of a lot of scrapbook paper and stuff. In front of me, I've got all kinds of things I can grab and reach supplies. And then on the bed behind me, I have all the 12 by 12 like iris boxes, with different like all of the stuff for this is in a box. Christmas is in a box overflowing, and travel theme stuff, railroad theme stuff, and just other things. So in order to get to this spot, I have to clear all that stuff off because I just don't have enough room. That's for my newbies. I apologize for those who've been here and have heard that before. All right, so let's see if that'll fit. All right, I think I might now kind of tear around and then I'll put something behind it. So let me reach behind me here. Let's see. Not sure if I want. This is one of my scrap bins, you guys. This took the top to one of those photo boxes, and it's got a lot of my junk journal January stuff on it, but you can see I can't use it here. Okay. Losing these. I don't know. Okay, let's decide. I'm really loving this craft paper, but I think because of the brightness of the paper, that might not be best. Some text might be good. Just gotta peruse the paper. Does it bother you if text is upside down? I feel like you'd read it less. There's a word. On that side. See? All right, let me pause and go find one. All right, guys, this is a book I picked up at Goodwill earlier this year, and The Grapes of Math. And the more I pull out pages, the funnier it is. And you can see I teach math, It's only fourth grade math, but you know, I get the humor and some of the stuff. Like the title of this page, or the chapter that this page came from, is the title of this chapter contains 3 errors, but I only see 2. Um, title is spelled wrong and errors is missing an R. So that's funny. Anyways, it's a lot easier to use a page from there. But the text is oh, but I'm going to tear this down. Okay, so let's do that because I'm like it's wide enough actually for the cover, but she was covering most of it, but I forgot. Okay, so let's do that. All right, guys, I glued her on the paper. I would like a label kind of fill in the space down here. I thought about the closure. I thought about putting an eyelet here, because this is an envelope, but then that would limit your space tucking something in. So I didn't want to do that. And then I thought, well, I've glued underneath things before, but I think what I'm going to go with are this piece of lacy ribbon. Or is it just lace? And then this, it's nude colored dyed seam binding from my scrap cabin on Etsy. And we'll just wrap it around because you know this is as you build it, it's gonna eat up space, and you may have to replace that if it gets too chunky. So that being said, let's decide what we want to go. If I glue that, I've pulled those 3 out. The green one is bigger. Do I want it like over the picture a little bit? It's not too bad. Kind of like that one. It says Taylor's Complete Outfitters. So does this one, but this one is. This one's kind of in between. I feel like it's, I don't know how it's coming across to you, but it's coming, you know, it's greenish. It's not as bright as this green, and it's not as tan or aged as that one. And this had the more of like a reddish outline, and this one's maybe more cranberry or burgundy or even brown. Okay, I think I'll go with this one. Is that all we want? I don't know. Oh, I'm so indecisive. This is like the hardest part. Like, ooh, what do I put? What do I put? Do we need a number? Hmm. I know some of you are like, leave it alone. Leave it alone, please. Don't do it. Do it. I hear you. I hear you yelling at me. These might be good on the inside, but I think they might be too side. So they wouldn't be then, would they, Susan? Oh, You're like, just pick one. I don't think I wanted to say the pharmacy on the front. This one's bigger, but it's blue. And we have kind of a green vibe going here, so I need to print out some more. I've used quite a few of those. Those are Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah from her shop. And I've used quite a few. Maybe I need something else. Let's see, in addition to that. I got this as a freebie when I ordered, I believe it was Squeaks Media, Minnesota. That would be pretty. It's got a lot of flowers already. It's probably too bright. But then you have like a focal point flower. I want to look at the flowers I already have cut out. Let's do that. Okay, we don't want anything like that, ginormous. But I have plenty of small stuff in here. Let's find something. Can you see in my little pouch of digitals? I tend to work in. I love fussy cutting, so I don't mind a good digital. I don't know if that's all too much the same thing. What's this? I'm in the process of cutting out more flowers, but oh, that's pretty too. What? Nope. So while I'm digging through, I see like this is from a YouTuber, sorry, Etsy shop. It's AI created, which is, I mean, you do you. I mean, I bought those and I knew that when I bought them. But they're a little weird. And on top of that, this is really for those who are new to purchasing on Etsy, or maybe haven't thought about this. Check before you buy. Like if you're just buying stuff to make it for you, and that is all, you have no plans of selling or anything like that, then this message is not for you. Because I do have plans of one day selling journals and stuff, but I mean, we used AI to make it, but you can't sell a journal with that on there. I mean, you have the right, but I think it's for any other creator, digital creator. In fact, I had to have, an external hard drive for my laptop where I store all my videos and I store all my digital downloads. And I wanted to use something, or I don't know, I was looking for something to put on the front here. So I opened up one of my files, and before I used, to print it out, I was like, oh, let me get on their Etsy shop and review their policy, because some of these I bought, a year ago when I was just starting out. And I really, really didn't know to look for that or think about that. And, my wishes and desires have changed as I've gotten into doing this more and more and enjoying it more and more. And so this one Etsy shop, I got there to look, and no, they have a no commercial use, so you can't, like this person, I can make a journal, I can take it, print it, add it to my item that I'm going to sell. Same with Tina. But this particular Etsy shop owner, it said absolutely no commercial use, or you could contact them. And I get it, but they had a lot of stuff. I bought a lot of stuff. So just something to think about in the future. And some be careful too, don't have it necessarily on their listing. It's on a separate post in their shop. So I had one like that. And so I do unfollow those shops because like I said, I plan on hopefully opening my own Etsy shop and selling just made journals, completed journals. So there's your little caveat for today. So I won't be selling this journal. So I can use these AI created ones. I don't know if that blends in too much to the background. It's pretty as it is. And some of these are not necessarily AI, but I think are like that one has two different leaves on it. But it's all like the same flower. So anyways, that pink rose was pretty. I think that's too much, looks like her dress. And some of you probably already knew all the stuff. You're probably like, oh, Susan, took you so long to figure that out. Well, I've already mentioned it before. And I want to respect the shop owner's wishes, but also know what I want in the future. So before I use things, I do go back and review their policies, and I'm putting those things in a folder called can't sell or can't resell. So I can use them to make something for myself, and that's it. I feel like if I distress this, take the edge off this flower here. This might be the one. To do with that label. I know you're shouting at me. Don't do it like that. Do it like this. Do you ever have your mind set on a location? Like, I feel like it's got to go in this corner. This has got to go over here. Part of the problem is I feel like I have big hands, so they move things. All right, I think this is just going to go down. Let's do that. That'll help. But I have some freebies over on my coffee shop. I have a couple. If you, let's see, watch my Junk Journal January videos, you'll see the tabs I made. I need to print out. I made some tags as well. I need to print those out. Okay. I like that, where the text is kind of peeking out. And then we'll put the flower. Okay. Like I remember like Gail, if you watch Gail Augustinelli. Don't forget to ink it. Ink and think. You know what she says. All right. So while I'm making this, I want to give a little shout out to some, I want to shout out some other YouTubers. Mimi's Keepsakes. I don't know if you are familiar with her channel. It's, I may be pronouncing that wrong. Maybe it's Mimi. It's Mie. She gave me 2 shout outs on her Margaret Miller videos, like 2 weeks in a row, or anyways, it was kind of recent here, a couple weeks ago, and I like that. I love it. If you don't like pink and green, you're not gonna love it. So I'd like to give a shout out to her. Gonna give her a little shout out down below. So go visit her channel. And let's see who else. Susan Gazaway. I kind of came across her videos doing Marguerite Miller also. And right now I don't have plans to do Marguerite Miller. I put it in my cart on Etsy and then I took it out. It was $8, and I kind of want to do some other challenges this year. And if you have followed me on Facebook, Instagram, I put a post up recently asking for challenges, and Dawn Lynn did the same on her Instagram page. So we kind of figure out all the things that are happening. I have Which One Wednesday, which is kind of a challenge every Wednesday. Obviously, it's called Which One Wednesday. I also have junk journal sketches. Not really a challenge. It's just helpful tips. And then Dawn has an Instagram one called Inkbox. Let's go look up Dawn Lynn Designs. And Shanuki has done a full deck challenge, I think twice now, and I've yet to participate. I don't know if she's doing it for 2024. If you've heard, let me know. So I'm doing Junk Journal January. I'm doing Start with a Mark. That's Instagram. What did I do? Like you guys, I'm looking for it. And it was in there. I already put it in there. You were so smart, Susan. There's a lot of hand lettering challenges. That I'm gonna try and work on that, but I may not do that necessarily on camera. You might see it on Instagram. And Belinda over at Visualized NZ she does Deal It Up challenge. I did the whole first year, and then we got into the holidays and Thanksgiving and on to Christmas, and I got behind. I didn't even start the second, I'll call it second season, until yesterday. I put these on Facebook. I don't even think I've put them on. Look, I did it. I don't think I put them on Instagram yet. All right, so hers is called Deal It Up Challenge, and hers are really neat. She has we'll just call it little decks of cards, and she pulls different prompts. Like this one was week 53. You had to have something with hand or hands. You had to have buttons, pastels, and I think you had to make a tag. Now you can also make a card. She's this year making a whole suit of cards, and she'll turn over the cards you're making. So on the back you could, stamp, 5 of hearts or whatever. I won't be doing that. I don't have those stamps, and it's not something I want to do. That's stuck. So this one was your least favorite color, which is gray. gray has its place, but right now it's at the bottom of the colors. And because it's even hard to see it on here. This was a masterboard I had already made in one of her previous challenges. And then it was supposed to be to make a tag. Was this one a tag? Or you can make whatever you want. Or maybe both were tags. I don't remember. And they said to use liquid pearls or gems. And so I used my pops of color, and I guess they weren't dry. And this laid on top of it. So now they're purple. That's great. Anyways, she has a Facebook group. So there's another challenge for you. Now I'm drawing a blank. What are all the challenges? Let's pull up Instagram here. And like I said, there's a lot of lettering. Oh, there's start with a mark. If you haven't done that, go check that out. And a lot of these things you could just do on your own. You don't necessarily have to share it with the world at all, right? Okay, Crafty Cat. Hers are half a year, so 26 weeks. Well, it's 25 weeks because there's only 50. She pulls. So the one I participated was her second round, and it was opposites. I didn't finish that one because the ones towards the end, it got to be like summertime for me, and I was doing a lot of traveling, and they never really spoke to me, so I just never finished like the last, I think, 5. And then she started round 3 for the second half of the year, and it was Christmassy theme, and by then school has started, and I just didn't do it. So it's hard for me to get going with something when starting a school year, because you're not a teacher. Let me just say, all the things change every year. You can't do what you did the year before. Rules have changed, the laws have changed. Excuse me as I readjust myself in my seat. So there's Crafty Cat. I've done Color Combo 2023, hosted by Tammy at Lou Frou Frou Studios, and she's going to do Color Combo 2024. Go check her channel out, and see what that one's all about. I think it's the video where she did the tan and peach, because it was tan and peach and then tan and green. So not her last Color Combo 23. Well, she might have talked about it in that one, but I know she talked about it in the one with peach. Okay, so I will link those channels below, and go visit them, give them some love. Oh, Susan Gazaway also has a cooking channel, you guys. And she has some nice recipes over there that I need to try. But I'm trying to stay out of the kitchen. I feel like I hang out in the kitchen. I don't really cook. I just hang out in the kitchen. It's kind of a goal for this year. Like my husband and I, this past year was just, I don't know, it got really stressful with things. There was just so much going on. And we ended up eating out a lot. And we're going to get back to meal planning, for the week, because he works from home. So, he can pop something in the crock pot. But if I just leave all the ideas up to him all the time, it just get, boring for him to want to figure out what we're eating. And it ends up, we end up going, Susan picks up something on the way home from work. So we need to get some meals, and it gives me leftovers too, and I can take those to work, and that helps with lunch the next day. All right, so if you're not on Instagram, I encourage you to do that. There's a lot of doodle challenges. There's doodle wash. There's a lot of lettering challenges. If you know of a challenge, let me know. Put it down below, link the channel, or let me know who it is, and I'll go look it up. Because Country Morning Creations. That's who I wanted to. Since I'm not going to do Margaret Miller, hers is kind of similar with some prompts, and it's kind of an art collage. So I think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to get a big, mixed media book. I say that. I might get a smaller one. It's just easier, like if you want to paint or something, to have the right paper. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. But what do you think of the cover now? Is it cute, or is it less cute? If it's less cute, don't tell me. And come back for the next. I don't even know. Is this part 4? I guess I don't know. So part 4, part 5. Then we'll decorate some pages. I want to make like a waterfall notepad, or just a notepad in general. Like all the, I can feel glue, like the little glue rubbings when it dries. All right, either for in here or in here. Let's see, which one would it be? This one would be like 3 3/4. That one would be, it ends right at 3 3/4, so that probably would be 3 3/4 also. That would be taller. This would be shorter. Obviously, Susan, they can see that. You know, to tell them that. All right, I'll think about it. I'll put some pockets in here, put some tags. I'm gonna go through the things I already have made and see what I can do. I think I just gave away my pirate journal. I'm sorry, April, that you didn't see it the first time I picked a winner, but congratulations to Wilhelmina. I think I'm gonna give this away at the end of January with an ephemera pack. So I need to get it finished, but this has, some real stuff in it, some real papers, and some dyed papers and text pages, receipt papers, and digitals, two-sided digitals. That's pretty. All right, guys, enough chatter from yours truly, and we'll wrap this up so I don't lose it. Okay, let's kind of do this. We'll crisscross out the sauce under there. All right, guys. So if you know any challenges, let me know below. If you don't know and you just want to tell me the cover is super duper cute, you can let me know in the comments as well. All right, you guys. You haven't already hit the like button, please do that. But all my little turtle friends here are staring at you. Please, she wants you to hit the like button. That's sad. Okay. Will you subscribe if you haven't already? And I appreciate you and your time. And until the next one, bye-bye.